Well, what exactly is in this and what does it look like after a year? Welcome to the Small Scape on Saturday. This is a video that I owed you from, well, it's not technically a year ago. I believe it was 10 months ago that I showed you this item. It's a Imagitarium flexible moss vine. Imagitarium is just the Petco brand, and it's well, what it says. It's a, let's take it out. It is a flexible item here that has moss, Java moss specific. It is a flexible kind of rope, but it stays where you shape it, and it is covered in Java moss, which is kind of cool. You can use it for a lot of different things. I'll put the video down below that I did last year, and it's kind of cool. You could use it to scape with, to maybe hold some plants down. You could probably write yourself a message with several of these. Just so many options. And who doesn't love Java moss? However, what does this guy look like after 10 months? Well, I'm going to show you. It's been an experiment, and I think it's finally ready to reveal it. I didn't do anything to it. All I did was I put it in our lowboy for 10 months, left it. And because when you get this, it looks really kind of cool. Do you really want to take it apart to see what's under it? No. That's what I'm here for. To do stuff like that for you. You ready? Drum roll. That's what it looks like. So, first question is, what exactly comprises this underneath the Java moss? Well, it appears to be some sort of, I assumed it would be plastic covered, something like metal, but there is no plastic. It's all metal. So what kind of metal? It's not rusting, so I would assume some sort of stainless steel. I've looked everywhere. I've tried to research this. What exactly is this? Don't know. I know some stainless steels are safe for aquariums. I have had this in our tank for 10 months, have had no issues with all the fish are doing great. And there you go. The other things that are wrapped around here is some green fishing line and some brown thread. So you might look at it and be like, oh my gosh, it's rusted. No, it's not. It's brown. It's just brown thread that's wrapped around. That's probably just done, both of these, the fishing line and the brown thread, just used to keep the Java moss on this little doodad here. I am actually planning on sending an email to Petco to find out exactly what kind of metal this is. I said there's no rust, no issues with any of the fish in the tank, and it's doing just fine. Now, you could use the question that always pops into my head. Could I make it myself? Of course, all you need is Java moss and some sort of fishing line or thread. Wrap it around something that maybe you are a little bit more comfortable with. If you're like, ooh, that's metal, I don't know what kind it is, I don't want to use it. What would you wrap it around? Great question. They do have plastic coated wire. You just want to make sure at the ends where you're cutting the wire that you cap it off with probably super glue. I probably would feel pretty darn comfortable. I'd probably feel pretty darn comfortable doing that in my own tank. Yeah, that would really be my only suggestion. Can you think of anything else? Like if you wanted to create your own, this is where you guys come in handy because you guys have some awesome ideas. That's gonna be a video coming up. All of the awesome ideas I've gotten from you, because there's been some doozies. How would you make this yourself and you would feel totally confident that it's completely fine in your aquarium with all of your fishy best friends? Let me know. But those are my findings, and this is what it looks like. It's really beautiful, but super easy to just take your own moss, any kind of moss that you have, just kind of put on little blobs and just wrap around the fishing line, and it's going to look brand new. And you could also do the same thing with Anubias. You could wrap it around, hold a little piece of Anubias here, wrap it around the rhizome, and just keep doing that. Use would work out great too. I'm sure lots of other options too. But there you go. There is your update on the flexible moss vine. What exactly is in it? Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next one.